Hi there and welcome to Films According to Chris Wyatt. Today's film is Straight Outta Compton. Straight Outta Compton is a biopic about the early 90s hip-hop group N.W.A, the rap group most directly responsible for bringing gangster rap to the mainstream music scene and basically changing the rap and music industry forever. The movie opens in 1986 Compton, California, where 5 friends from the hood, Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, MC Ren, and DJ Yella, start the group N.W.A for Eazy-E's new record label, Ruthless Records. Their new edgy material, complete with hardcore beats and brutally honest lyrics inspired by their upbringing in Compton, catches the eye of music manager Jerry Heller, who scores them a record deal, making them famous and into one of the most revolutionary and controversial music acts of all time. Though despite their success, conflicts among the group cause a divide and things quickly go sour. So Straight Outta Compton has become a huge hit among critics and audiences, with many proclaiming it as one of the best films of the year. So what did I think? And I actually agree with most of what's been said. This is a good movie, at times even an awesome one. Is it perfect? Well, no, not quite, but we'll come back to that in a minute. For starters, the cast is pretty much perfect. It's a big cast, so I won't cover them all, but here are some of the standouts. O'Shea Jackson Jr., Ice Cube's real-life son, plays his father, and not only does he look eerily similar to his dad, but pretty much nails his mannerisms and instills the film with some genuine dramatic heft.
Punk motherfucker with a badge and a gun to be beaten on. And thrown in jail, we can go toe-to-toe in the middle of a cell.
Corey Hawkins as Dr. Dre feels a bit underdeveloped at times, but he still shows his skill as a performer, running off with a few of the film's most powerful dramatic moments.
I already know what I want to do with my life, and it definitely ain't sitting in some cubicle taking orders on.
Paul Giamatti is great as the sleazy music manager Jerry Heller, but seriously, he's Paul Giamatti, he's always great. The standout, however, has to be Jason Mitchell as Eazy-E. That's partially because he gets a good deal of the film's screen time, but there's no doubt that he's a born performer, selling every single moment of Eazy-E's complicated and tragically short life.
Come on,
you finished, Dre? You want to laugh too? I stay in this bitch by myself.
Hey, just say the words, all right?
What does that even mean?
Man, just say the shit with me, all right? Cruising.
Cruising?
Yeah,
right.
Cruising.
This is a performance that really deserves to be nominated for an Oscar this year. The film was directed by F. Gary Gray, a talented filmmaker with a few solid films already under his belt, including Friday, The Negotiator, and the remake of The Italian Job. This, however, might be his best film yet, providing the film with some of his most confident direction and delivering some incredibly powerful moments. Scenes like N.W.A.'s infamous riot-inciting performance of Fuck the Police in Detroit, Eazy's first discovering of his rapping ability in the recording studio, and a few other standout scenes are the kind of movie moments that can make films and their filmmakers legendary.
Yo, Dre.
What up?
I got something to say.
So yeah, this movie is pretty freaking awesome. But like I said before, it's not quite perfect. Straight Outta Compton falls victim to a few biopic movie cliches, some of which can be overlooked because it has the excuse of being based on a true story and likely were inspired by real-life events. But without spoiling too much, there were a couple of scenes that felt a little too by the numbers. Making a film that depicts real events is always tricky. On one hand, yeah, you expect it to be an accurate representation of those said events. But on the other hand, a little dramatic license isn't unreasonable, as long as it doesn't distill the truth too much. How much is too much, though? That's always hard to say. For instance, some of the oft-discussed controversial omissions in the film include no mention of Dr. Dre's alleged violence toward women, MC Ren receiving significantly less screen time. Definitely feels like there's something missing once in a while. But still, there's no denying that when the film works, it works damn well. The movie's welcome statements on the fight for free speech and fascinating look at the birth of one of music's most influential groups is bound to keep your attention. Even though the second half has one too many scenes of cliched internal conflicts among band members and scenes of shady music executives screwing over their artists, all of those scenes are so well acted and directed, none of those said flaws seem to matter all that much. And just the fact that the film's soundtrack is mostly composed of some of N.W.A.'s best songs, yeah, no complaints there. So as I already mentioned, Straight Outta Compton isn't a perfect movie, but it's a damn good one and definitely one worth checking out. I give Straight Outta Compton 4 stars out of 5. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you thought of Straight Outta Compton by leaving me a comment below. And if you like what you saw and you want to see more, click subscribe and tune in next Monday for another video. I've also got links to some of my previous videos here and links to my social media pages in the description box below. I'll see you next time.
Straight out of Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. From the gang called niggas with attitudes. When I'm called off, I